to the Avella High School commencement for the graduation ceremony for the class of 2024. This evening, we're gathered to celebrate a pivotal moment in our lives. We leave behind the familiarity of high school and take our first steps into a new journey. Our time at Avella has been filled with challenges, triumphs, lessons, laughter, and tears. And whatever is next, we can trust that we have a firm foundation to build upon from our experiences we've shared here. Aside from our graduates, I want to call attention to those who have supported us in our journey here. Thank you for the effort you have put forth to help us reach such a milestone. To our friends and family, thank you for the unwavering support and guidance you continue to show us day in and day out. Teachers, staff, and administration, thank you for your patience and the willingness to always go above and beyond for us. Without your support, we wouldn't be here today. To the class of 2024, take a moment to reflect on these 13 years. Be proud we've made it here today. As we look toward the future, cherish the bonds and memories we've made within these walls during our time at Avella. Gym classes, study halls, and classroom antics are all memories we can look back on. I'm positive all of us can remember Mr. O'Neill's COVID videos or Ms. Jekyll's pine air freshener. Our class is full of incredible people. Take a moment to set aside differences and reflect on the memories of our time together. As you go ahead, hold your head high with pride and relish in your accomplishment. Keep up the determination and hard work as you strive to meet your goals. May your future be filled with the same level of joy and positivity as you're experiencing now. Congratulations again to the class of 2024. Please bow your heads in prayer. On this joyous occasion of commencement, we gather in prayer to give thanks for the journey that has led us to this significant milestone. We thank you, Lord, for the countless blessings you have bestowed upon each member of this graduating class throughout their high school years. You have guided them, nurtured them, and granted them the strength to overcome obstacles along the way. As we stand on the threshold of a new chapter in our lives, we ask for your continued guidance and protection. Grant us with the wisdom to make sound decisions, the courage to pursue our dreams, and the strength to face challenges with grace and determination. Bless each graduate with a heart filled with compassion, empathy, and kindness. May we always remember the lessons learned, the friendships forged, and the love shared within the walls of our alma mater. May we carry the values instilled in us by our families, teachers, and community with us wherever we go. As we embark on this new journey, guide our steps, protect us from harm, and lead us toward a future filled with hope, purpose, and fulfillment. We offer this prayer in your holy name. Amen. At this time, the class of 2024 salutatorian, Kelly Gilman.
Good evening, and welcome to the graduation celebration for the class of 2024. step forth and explore. With eager hearts and minds that soar, new adventures await us, plus much, much more.
In classrooms and hallways, friendships were built. With laughter and support, our hearts were filled. Teachers and mentors guiding our way, thank you for shaping us day by day.
So here's our poem, a tribute to us, the celebration of things that mean the most to us. To the class of 2024, may our future be bright, as we spread our wings and take this final flight tonight.
Laura Bongiorni is attending Florida Gulf Coast to major in nursing. Katie Smitsky's future father-in-law being Mr. Davidson is probably a sure thing. Owen Hixenbaugh plays tuba, went to Western area for carpentry, and is employed at SBSI. Attending Duquesne University for environmental science is the plan for Miss Jasmine Lyon.
This year, Sarah Walter sits at the top of our class, while after school you could find Abby Stutz playing a tennis match. Grant Kramer was voted by his class to have the best hair, and Shaylin Zuber in her spare time could be found riding her mare.
Princeton University is where Josh Lynch got accepted to next fall, and Wesley Berchandi's side hustle is selling shoes for one and all. Kelly Bowman is going on to be a University of Kentucky Wildcat, and Brian Marcus's name, while on the baseball team, was always called up to bat.
At W&J, Haley Russell will major in biology on the pre-med track, while Robbie Kalila is going to Kent State in Ohio because he's smart as a tack. Aubrey Doak is a proud member of Western Area's National Honor Society, while Anne-Marie Kisner next fall will be heading to Mercyhurst University.
You never know how Nick Novak will be arriving. Is it the Audi or the classy Mercedes? At SRU, Zoe Hawks will be studying criminal justice and criminology, getting the best grades. Ryan Schellenberger is quite possibly the most diehard Broncos fan, while Landon Marshall is one of the few that thinks Officer Shepard is the man.
You can catch Blake Smitsky on his Cross Creek Classics YouTube channel, while Eric Evans heads to Bethany College. The courtroom is where he intends to sway the jury panel. Ryan Smith is never without a can of soda pop, and Gavin Scarry thinks he's a hotshot parking in Mr. Walker's parking spot.
Lexi Minch was this year's proud president of the Avella chapter of FFA. Ava Volio will be majoring in dance and choreography in South Carolina IA. Morgantown, West Virginia is where you'll find Cole Jaworski studying civil engineering. Paige Randolph has joined us tonight for this special evening, while Amirista's artwork was quite endearing.
Elijah Hodebrand will be working towards the title of head chef. You could always find Gage Scarry as Anne-Marie's passenger princess. Michaela Rathel has quite the steady hand for digital art, while Isaiah Braddock's pitching was fast and precise like a dart.
At Western Career and Technology Center, Connor Klein did his thing. You can find Matt Cerciello employed by Sobransky Contracting. While pulling in, Gage Spinelli's Mustang always purred. Chase Maseko next fall you will find at Waynesburg.
Calvin Kramer was this year's prom and homecoming king. Ryan Mundorf will be making the chain working at Lincoln Manufacturing. Fortnite, we were told, is Kaden Heckman's favorite game to play. Kai Yella will be helping others to choose majoring in art therapy.
As we reflect on our times at Avella High, funny stories and memories, they just fly by. Through laughter and tears we've grown and learned, we will always cherish nor never forget our friend and classmate Evan Pfeiffer.
With memories cherished and lessons learned, we'll embrace the future wherever it turns. Though our paths may diverge, our bonds remain strong as we journey ahead to where we belong.
So here's to us, the class of 2024. Good luck and best wishes for everyone.
At this time, the class of 2024 valedictorian, Sarah Walker.
Good evening. Throughout the years that I have spent with this class, there is one common theme: resilience. A quote by Benadi Bola that I love states, "But darling, you are a river. The rocks will break you, the valleys will bend you, but you will never stop, because that is what you do. You float." I feel that this fits quite well with our journey throughout high school. The borders. These are the challenges that we have faced throughout high school. For example, we have faced tests, COVID-19, and the loss of a classmate who I consider a dear friend. Tests are inherently a part of school. However, that does not mean that tests are easy. I know from experience the amount of time studying and the amount of cosmic brownies I've consumed preparing for a test the next day. COVID-19 was an unexpected obstacle that forced us to learn online, yet we were still expected to stay on course with our classwork and state testing the following year. We also experienced the passing of our classmate, Evan Pfeiffer. Death is a hard thing to deal with, especially when it takes someone as special as Evan. I cannot say that we have all fully healed from this, but I can say that we have gotten better. Despite these trials, we still stand here tonight, ready to graduate and ready to face new challenges. The Valley. These are the people who have shaped us over our time in high school. This may include teachers, parents, grandparents, or anyone else who has helped you during your time at Avella. Additionally, make sure you thank these people, because without them, we would not be where we are today. Finally, we are the river. The great thing about rivers is that they flow one direction. As I was saying, no matter what obstacles stood in our way, we overcame and conquered them because just like rivers, we must keep moving forward. The river that we have been a part of
Big hand for Cyril.
After tonight, we will branch off into our own streams and start a new adventure. Many of us will be going to different colleges to pursue a higher education, some of which are close to home, while others may travel as far as Florida. Other members of our class plan on working in trades, and some have jobs already lined up. Another great thing about rivers is that they are always connected. No matter how far you travel, you will always be connected to Avella. I cannot speak for everyone, but no matter where I go in life, I will always consider Avella home. Even after tonight, I hope that everyone continues to be like a river, always moving forward, unyielding to obstacles, creating an environment where we help others flourish around us, and a force of nature not to be messed with. We are the class of 2024, We are resilient, and we will do great things. At this time, I would like to introduce our superintendent and my father, Mr. Cyril. Thanks, Cyril. That was an exercise in resilience, correct? Good evening, and congratulations to the class of 2024 on your many successes and accomplishments during your time at Avella and your milestone of high school graduation. Over the course of the last several years, I have had the privilege of knowing these graduates, and it has been an honor to be a part of their educational journey. I want to thank our school board, administrators, teachers, and support staff for their role in educating and supporting each of our students from elementary through high school. We have watched our students grow and are excited to see what they will accomplish and who they will become in the future. Parents, we thank you for working with the school and your children. As your child moves beyond high school, I have confidence that together we have prepared each of them to succeed with their future endeavors. This class's journey has certainly had their share of challenges and success. They have had to endure the COVID-19 pandemic, being isolated, learning remotely, and the loss of a classmate, a true friend to all of them, Evan Pfeiffer. They also experienced milestones together, such as homecoming, prom, plays, art festivals, band competitions, sporting contests, the Envirothon team qualifying for states 2 of the 4 years, FFA members competing regionally and at the state level, the reintroduction of our golf team, our basketball team making the WPI playoffs, 1,000-plus point basketball score, and our baseball team placing 3rd in the WPIL and making the state playoffs for the first time in school history. The baseball team plays Monday at Slippery Rock at 4 p.m., by the way. These experiences have shaped you into the individuals you are today. You have faced challenges and overcome them with grace, hard work, and determination. As you step into the next chapter of your lives, remember that success is not measured solely by your achievements, but by the character you build along the way. High school is more than just a place of learning. It is a melting pot in which your character has been forged, shaped by the choices you have made and the values you have held dear. At the heart of it all lies integrity and honesty, 2 pillars which have built your character. Integrity is a compass that guides you when you are faced with difficult decisions. C.S. Lewis states, integrity is doing the right thing even when no one else is watching. Integrity is staying true to your principles even in the face of adversity. It's about standing firm in your beliefs even when it is unpopular or inconvenient. Throughout your high school years, you have been tested time and time again, and it is your integrity that has navigated you through the challenges, and you have emerged stronger on the other side. Honesty is also a cornerstone of your character. Honesty is speaking the truth, even when it is an uncomfortable conversation. It is being transparent in your words and actions. Honesty fosters trust with others and strengthens your relationships, laying the foundation for meaningful connections with others. In a world where dishonesty often seems like an easier path, it is your commitment to honesty that will set you apart and earn the respect of those around you. Honesty and integrity are the building blocks of your character. They shape how you interact with the world, but more importantly, in how you see yourself. Honesty and integrity not only define you, they also act to create your legacy. As you embark on the next leg of your journey, it is crucial for you to carry these values with you and let them guide you in all of your endeavors. Whether you're heading off to college, entering the workforce, or pursuing other paths, please remember that your character is your most valuable asset. Your character will carry you through the challenges you will inevitably face on your journey and also help you stay true to yourself in the midst of your future success and triumph. I ask that you strive to be a person of integrity and honesty, someone who will lead by example and inspire others to do the same. Embrace the challenges that lie ahead with courage, knowing your strength comes not from the accolades or titles you receive or hold, but from the content of your character. The legacy you create is not measured by the heights you reach, but by the depth of your character and the impact you have on others. Seniors, as you continue on your journey beyond these walls, remember that your character is the compass that will guide you. It is integrity and honesty that will illuminate your path, steering you true. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Please welcome to the podium the Avella Area School Board President, Mr. Corey McCon.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed graduates, today we gather to celebrate an incredible milestone, your graduation, or as I like to call it, the official release of mandatory education. Some of you may be feeling like you're escaping from a maximum security institution. I can assure you some of your teachers feel the same way. You've made it through years of exams, essays, some mysterious cafeteria food that seems to defy identification. You survived group projects where one person did all the work and that person was always you. You've navigated the hallways without getting run over by the seniors. And you've learned to text with your phone under the desk without getting caught most of the time. As you move on to bigger and better things, remember this. Life is like a high school dance. You're awkward at first, not sure where to stand or what to do, but eventually you will find your rhythm. And even if you step on a few toes along the way, just keep dancing. So go out there, be bold, be curious, and most importantly, be the reason someone smiles today. After all, you've had us laughing for years. Congratulations, class of 2024. Your future is yours. Try not to break it. Thank you.
At this time, it is my privilege to present the class of 2024 for graduation. Will the first row please rise? This first row of graduates represents seniors that have achieved academic excellence with a 3.7 cumulative GPA or higher. We congratulate them on this achievement. Additionally, we'd also like to acknowledge Joshua Lanch's exceptional achievement for completing the requirements for high school graduation in 3 years. Cyril James Walther. Presenting Cyril with his diploma this evening is his father and the superintendent, Cyril Walther. Kelly Ava Enriqueta Avolio. Abigail Lee Stetz. Presenting Abigail with her diploma this evening is her mother and faculty member, Lee Stetz. Laurel Marie Bongiorni. Joshua Lange. Jasmine Esmeralda Amaya. Isaiah M. Braddock. Wesley Ryan Berchanti. Matthew Circiello. Hunter Lee Klein. Robert William Kalila. Presenting Robert with his diploma this evening is his mother and school board member, Suzanne Kalila.
Let's go!
Aubrey Nicole Doak. Eric Evans. Caden Heckman. Elijah Hildebrand. Owen Michael Hixenbaum. Cole Robert Jarosky. Presenting Cole with his diploma this evening is his mother and staff member, Marcy Jarosky. Rajewicz, Jr. Alexis Rose Minch. Presenting Alexis with her diploma this evening is her mother and faculty member Erica Minch. Ryan Mundorf. Presenting Ryan with his diploma this evening is his mother and staff member, Gina Mundorf. Nicholas Evan Novak. Evan Pfeiffer. Please join me in taking a moment of silence to remember Evan, a beloved classmate and a friend of the class of 2024 on this special night. Thank you. Paige Lynn Randolph. Michaela Marie Rathel. Landon Paul Ruschel. Ryan Frederick James Schellenberger. Gage Simonelli. Gage Michael Scariot. Gavin Patrick Scariot. Ryan James Smith. Blake Anthony Smitsky. Presenting Blake with his diploma this evening are his parents and employees of the school district, Brian and Marie Smitsky. Catherine Noel Smitsky. Autumn Marie Urista. Kaya Marie Yillett. Shaylin Nicole Zuber. Seniors, will you please rise? Ladies and gentlemen, friends and families, it is my great honor to announce that these 42 seniors have successfully completed the requirements set forth by the Pennsylvania Department of Education, as well as the Avella Board of Education, to receive a high school diploma from the Avella Area School District. Will the students please move their tassels from the right to the left in recognition of moving from candidates to graduates? Congratulations, class of 2024. At the conclusion of the recessional, the members of the senior class would like a moment alone before celebrating with their family and friends. Will the audience please rise for the playing of the alma mater?